to lose. So this is a song that Kaya brought to the group. It's a chant song for drumming. And the words go, into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul. So we'll try that one. It's just a round, it keeps repeating. Into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul. Into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul. Lose my mind and find my soul. Lose my mind and find my soul. Into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul.
That's Betty. Is she a friend? Wait, we're not.
Mind and find my soul. Lose my mind and find my soul. Lose my mind and find my soul. Into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul. Into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul. Lose my mind and find my soul. Lose my mind and find my soul. Anyway, that's the round portion of it. And when you get a big circle of people doing it, you can actually do it in rounds. So it would be great as we, this is sort of a promo. We will get a drumming circle going. We have to get the date yet. It'll be sometime probably late December-ish. So get out your drums and start practicing. So here's another one, if I can. Here we go. This is a little longer, so I won't give you all the words, but we give thanks to the mother, we give thanks for the earth, we give thanks for our mother, Mother Earth. We give thanks for our mother, we give thanks for the earth, we give thanks for our mother, Mother Earth. We thank the mountains, we thank the trees, we thank the grasses, the birds and bees, and all the creatures that have to be, that share the planet with you and me. We give thanks for our mother, we give thanks for the earth, we give thanks for our mother, Mother Earth. We give thanks for our mother, we give thanks for the earth, we give thanks for our mother, Mother Earth. We thank the mountains, we thank the trees, we thank the grasses, we thank the trees, we thank the creatures, birds and bees, sorry about that, that share our planet with you and me. One more time. We give thanks to the mother, we give thanks to the earth, we give thanks to our mother, Mother Earth. We give thanks to our mother, we give thanks to our earth, we give thanks to our mother, Mother Earth. We thank the mountains, we thank the seas, we thank the grasses, we thank the trees, and all the creatures, the birds and bees, that share the planet with you and me. So we will be at drumming circles, we will be drumming freeform and also some of these round songs. So I think it's time to move on.
So good morning, Unity of Payson.
Good morning.
That made me say, I want to get one of those big round drums like Betty's got. And I see Kathy was up there with the drum and Kay with the tambourine over here. And I was trying to do something on the tambourine. Um, we're doing something different today. And so first of all, good morning, Unity of Payson.
Good morning.
And I mean that to those of you who are here in the Sawmill Theater and those of you who are with us online as well. We're delighted that you're here with us this morning And here's somebody else coming in I haven't seen for a while. My friend Vince is with us today. Vince, we're delighted to see you. So I'm Reverend Neil Worthington, in case you don't know. Um, and I welcome you here this morning for this unique experience at Unity of Payson. This is the fifth Sunday. And on the fifth Sunday, the members of Unity of Payson are the ones whose voice we want to hear. And we'll do that today, and we'll have a little bit of a different experience as well. So join with us, and don't think it's going to go exactly like we do it other Sundays, because it's not. So we would ask you to bring your attention and your awareness to this time and this place, wherever that place is, because really we are one, and we're experiencing that oneness in our service this morning. Would you join me as we gather in an opening prayer? God of all goodness, we know about our heartbeats. We sometimes recognize the heartbeat of others. We don't often recognize the heartbeat of all that is, the planet Earth. All that is in creation, the whole universe beats at the heart of the divine, with the heart of the divine. And so together, as we're here this morning, let us dwell in that frequency, the divine heartbeat. Today, we also look at the world around us and know that there's so much that's chaotic, so much that doesn't affirm the goodness of all that is. And so we work on our consciousness to affirm that goodness. And we reach out in compassion, energetically, and in other ways as we are prompted to do so for those who are escaping repression, who are in fear of their lives, for those who are enduring a hurricane and fear for their lives in that way. For all of these, we see the perfection of the planet. We see the perfection of our collective society. Knowing that it is coming to us, we are speeding toward it, and we are compassionate as we do that. So bless all of those today who face extraordinary circumstances. We send our heart and our energy to them. And bless us here as we establish the energy of love in this Sunday morning. We are so grateful. And so it is. So I want to say again to all of you who are here, if you're here for the first time, I see someone over here who's here for the first time in a long time. My friend Vince. Welcome, Vince. I saw on the listing of the participants, Lori, and I don't know who Lori is. Welcome, Lori. Let us know, give us a comment in the chat or send us an email and let us know that you're with us so we can connect with you. We're delighted that you're with us, and there may be someone else. And so we welcome all of these who have joined us today and those who would share in this energy that we're celebrating, but have not yet found us. For we know that as we expand, many others will find us, contribute to our community, and be blessed by our community. So as we usually do, for those of us who are here, we say together, we love you, we bless you, and we welcome you. Now it's time for our opening song, one of our favorite musicians who's been with us in person a number of times, Daniel Nahmad, Swing Wide the Doors.
doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Here we go now. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. I'm not holding it in anymore. I'm gonna shout it out loud. I understand now what I'm here for and what this life is about. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. About lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. There's a voice that I've heard for years. I learned to keep it inside. Well, now it's coming in loud and clear. I want a deeper life. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. About lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. All right now, swing wide the doors, the time is right. Time is right. Swing wide the of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine.
Thank you for bearing with us on the little glitches that technology offers us. There's opportunity even in those glitches. So today we want to remember that unity is grounded in prayer and meditation. We normally would express gratitude for all of the events, and we'll just say this. There's so much that's happening at Unity of Payson, and we are grateful for that. But one of the great things that happens at Unity of Payson is prayer. I had an opportunity to meet with the prayer chaplains this Thursday. We meet monthly, but this cadre of prayer warriors daily takes those requests that come in and holds them up and uplifts and prays with all of those who have requested our prayers. It doesn't stop there, because after 30 days of our prayer chaplains doing that and meeting together and praying with you, we send them on to Silent Unity. At Silent Unity, they're held for another 30 days in the prayer chapel. A prayer vigil, a 24-hour prayer vigil is there. And if you've sent in a request, your request is there in the very walls of that prayer chapel and is held up for another 30 days. So if you would like prayer, there are a couple of our prayer chaplains here in person. You'll see them with the stoles. Betty and Anne Marie are here. Oh, and Kay. Okay, I didn't see the stole. So she stole us, but she still prays. Please tap them on the shoulder and just ask them to pray with you. They'll be more than happy to do so. If you're online, we would like you to contact us with your prayer request. The telephone number is on the screen, 928-235-7142. You can confidentially leave your prayer request there. It will be transmitted to the prayer chaplains and you will be held in prayer. If you'd like some kind of a response, email us at unityofpayson.org. There's a contact option there for you, and email us. Let us know of your request again that way. And if you'd like contact, just give us contact information for you. We will get back to you, one of our prayer chaplains, and we will pray with you. So I'm delighted that that's such a bedrock of our community, prayer, and I am grateful to the prayer chaplains. So today's service is now going to take a little bit of a turn. We have been working with the power of will, and the power of will, our theme. I use my power to commit and to be willing. One of the qualities of that power of will is the ability to lead. We have some leaders here at Unity of Payson, many in different ways, but we have specifically our Unity board, our board of trustees. And two of our leaders on that board are going to share with us today, sharing from their hearts about their connection with spirit and with their connection in this community. So that's going to be how our speakers are going to go today. And those leaders are, of course, Daly and Kay Adams here. If you're in person, you know that. If you can see them, if you're online, you will soon know them because they will be speaking. I was trying to think of what that back up here. That topic was. We were talking about it yesterday, and kind of still on the topic. Topic is making changes that reap big dividends. Making changes that reap big dividends. And this time with Kay, Eddie, Betty will go on. An extended meditation time. And we look forward to experiencing that with them. So I welcome now. Kay is first. Kay will be first, and we will hear from her.
Thanks, Neil. Welcome, everybody. It's so awesome to see all of you here today. And all of you in the Netherlands out there. It's wonderful knowing you all here. My talk today, I've been thinking and meditating during this whole pandemic time. Lots of you have been. I've talked to several people. Yeah. If I hadn't had this time alone, I would have been doing these things. I would have been busy doing lots of other things that we only do in our life. And so when Neil invited me to speak today, I thought, well, I want to share this with you. Things I've been meditating and thinking about, and getting you to think about. if you haven't already. So who are you really? Who am I? Am I all this stuff? So I invite you to think about the fact that found out that you had amnesia in a foreign country. You wake up in the hospital, have no idea who you are, what you're supposed to be doing, who's your family, what you know, what you don't know. You're a blank slate. Think about it. How scary that must be. No idea who you are. No idea your talents, your treasures, your beliefs. Nothing. The roles. It's nothing. No identity. And at this point, you have the opportunity to create yourself to be anybody and anything that you could possibly want to be. There's nothing holding you back. No relationships. No memories, bad. Nothing to hold you back. You get to be whoever and whatever you want. What would you do different today? What would your heart say to you? Hear me now. Okay. What does your heart say to you? What does it say? What do you want? Down in your heart. Not just the way we live today here in America. What does your heart still is listen to that part of yours. Would you change it? There's things in your life not working. Things in your life great. So you want to keep those. Really pondered and meditated on this. We got to release a lot of stuff. We got to heal a lot of stuff. And I want to share with you that opportunity for you to do the very same thing. Today, your life is the way it is. You created it with your thoughts, with your beliefs, with the choices you made, with your will to do something, not do something. Every choice you made has brought you to this point. Every single choice, every story you told yourself about your choices and why you made them. We can change that. Even more deeply as we go into a wonderful dimensional world here, the world of senses, sight, smell, hearing, touch, and taste, and then the sixth one, our intuition, quiet little voice within us. Our universe is made up of vibrational energy. We're vibrating. Everything is vibrating, and we know that vibration attracts like attracts like. And so we want to change those things, change our vibration, and change our thoughts, change our actions, to bring those things in that our heart desires for us, the things that we truly want. Our universe and that vibrational energy is the loving, intelligent, creative energy that we are a part of. Just like our fingernail, just like our fingernail is a part of our body. It's not separate. It's not out there. It's right here above our body. And as we are part of the divine, we're never separate. We're always a part of that. So we are loving, intelligent, creative energy with free will choice. This body of ours allows our divine self to experience the joys of all this beautiful earth that we live in. And your experience is unique to you, different from you. And you, and you, and me, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. All of your experiences come through how you view the world. I can look out a window and see one thing. You can look out a window and see a different thing. And they're all true and they're all valid. This is the special place each one of us holds in this universe. There's no extra people. We're all special. We're all unique. We're all valuable. We're all loved and cherished by the divine. Don't ever, ever forget that. We are loved and cherished and valued. So starting today, you get to create the life that you want. All you have to do is stop and listen. When we pray, affirmative or asking, we're talking to the divine. When we meditate, we're listening. We're listening to that very quiet little voice that helps guide us, that comes from our heart to guide us to what is best for our highest and best good. We can all do this. Nobody gets left out. It's all a choice. So I ask you now, we no longer have amnesia, we're here. And so I ask you, what do you want to create in your life? What do you want to change? What do you want to keep? What's going to bring you happiness and joy? What is useless? Oh, I don't want that. That doesn't serve me anymore. Let it go. As one of our songs says, relax, release, let go, and surrender to the joy and the happiness that you can have. All these little things we fuss over, myself included, are nothing. They don't mean anything. What has meaning is the loving we show to each other. What is important is you're important. We're all the divine. You're important and you're important and you're important and you're important. We're important to each other. And so I ask you, what do you want to create next? What do you want to experience? What adventure are you going to bring into life? What excitement? What love? What joy? Are you going to bring joy and peace and love and acceptance and kindness? Or are you going to kind of stay stuck in crisis and drama and conflict? We can change the world by changing ourselves and changing those people right immediately around us. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be a small thing, a kind word, a smile, a touch on an arm, a comforting look, somebody you're passing on the street. And we change that part of our world. And that person changes their part of the world. And it spreads out like a pebble in a pond. So know that you are powerful beyond belief because you are one with the divine, not separate, but one. The divine in you, through you, as you, experiencing as you. Your choice, your power, your will, your spirit, your journey. And so it is. Amen.
Thanks, Kay. Great message. Aren't we lucky to have her in our community? Yay. Thank you. So Kay's message and mine, we sort of coordinated them. So they are similar messages. We're coming at it from a little bit different angle. But the message is basically this uplifting one of stepping into our enlightenment, of coming more into agreement um, with our heart and our minds. And, whenever we go through times like this, sometimes it can be upsetting. You get all stirred up inside. And one of the things I think is necessary for us to hang on to as we go through looking at our stuff is being okay with a sense of confusion in the short term in order to have that stepping up, that deeper understanding at a whole other level. But first, you need to be okay with things being a little confusing. Like when you move to a new house, it's confusing, all the boxes sitting around. And eventually, things come into divine order. And one of the ways to do that is to constantly look and see, is this in alignment with my heart? To get your heart and mind to working together. The mind is like a book. It only works when it's open to new ideas. And so sometimes this process of opening can be interesting, questioning everything that you think you know, everything you think you understand. And some of us go through it with a lot of ease, but for a lot of us, we have physical symptoms. You might have fatigue, you might have some insomnia, you might cry, or you might have wild dreams. That's one I've had recently. And so this is just us adjusting to a higher frequency, the understanding, the stepping into new information. It's perfectly okay to go through those things. You are not alone. I've had so many people come to me and going, oh my gosh, I feel so. I said, yay. It's a very Zen thing to be in a state of confusion where all things are possible. If you think you know something absolute, you've cut off all other possibilities by knowing absolute. So when you're in a state of looking at, that's a very high state of being. And so have the courage to stay with the process, to not step back into, oh boy, this is scary. I'm just going to go back to what I know before, back to the familiar. And like Kay was saying, to pick something, just one small step that can make a difference, just one step a day. So how many of you like movies about traveling back in time? I love that. And I love sci-fi, and I love Ray Bradbury. I've probably read almost everything he's ever written. Many, many, many years ago, he wrote a book, a short story rather, called A Sound of Thunder. And in it, this gentleman travels all the way back to the time of the dinosaurs. And in this, you had to stay on a specific pathway. You weren't allowed to step off. He lost his balance and stepped off and stepped on a butterfly. And when he came back to his present time, hence the word butterfly effect, when he came back to his time, the language was changed, the alphabet was different, the sky even looked slightly different color. And so we all kind of understand this idea of, oh boy, if I go to the past, that small thing is going to change the future. But how many of you really realize that one small thing today has that same effect for your future? Stepping out, just one small thing. And so maybe a small step would be 10 minutes of exercise a day. Or maybe a small step would be releasing just one unhealthy thought, just one, that we could certainly all do. That's not very threatening. But for me, one of the most important things is doing 10 minutes of meditation a day. 10 minutes. It helps me align with my heart and makes all these other choices. That's where I find, oh, that's an unhealthy thought. Let's let go of that one. Or, oh, I love myself enough to feed myself what I need to eat. or to do, be compassionate with my neighbors, to open my heart a little bit more. For me, it's in that state of meditation. And so as we align our minds and hearts together, we are all moving forward. We're all becoming part of that 1% that can shift the consciousness of the planet. We can be part of that 100th monkey idea. And it just takes consistent small steps. Like Kay was saying, this doesn't have to be, you don't have to be Gandhi in order to make an impact. It ripples out like pebbles in a pond. So we need to trust our past choices. We need to not judge those as we step forward. We are all spiritual children, and we're evolving into brilliant adult light beings. And so we're all walking through this vast meadow of choices. Over the years, we learned how to avoid poison ivy. We learned that one. We also learned that you really can't hold on to a bumblebee, not such a great idea. We learned those things from just living, and we learned them one small step at a time. So I forgive myself for all my learning stages and am grateful for the lessons and for always moving forward. Grateful for the process of becoming more aware and kind and loving. As I accept my learning process, I honor and allow all of your process, your path, your sacred path. We all have our own path to walk. I am centered in my compassionate oneness with all creation, and I give thanks that I'm aware that I have choice. And we should be excited about this possibility as we move forward. We have that capacity to change our lives at any moment. It is merely a shifting of our thoughts. And so let's prepare for our extended meditation. Tom will be starting some quiet music here. So adjust yourself in the seat, maybe get a sip of water, and just begin that nice slow breath, a slow breath in, and a longer exhale. And just allow that breath to easily roll in and out, or for whatever is comfortable for you. Day with the temperature just right and your surroundings beautiful and safe. And just look over and see that there's a lounger that you can stretch out on. And so just have a seat and lie back, letting your body sink into the cushions. Let out a big exhale. There's a slight warm breeze moving gently across your skin. Look up into the blue sky and see puffy clouds. And the more you watch the clouds, the
me. I see myself growing kinder, more loving, stronger, raising my vibrational frequency to be one with the divine. I trust my heart's intention. I am a spiritual powerhouse. I am a perfect, beautiful soul on a human journey. I am in touch with my feelings, and I follow my heart. I ask for and accept help when I need it. I allow myself to dream, and today I take one step toward my dream. Doing things I love reflect my higher self. I release what no longer serves me.
replace it with new, vibrant beliefs that place me on the path of growth. I embrace change, knowing it is a labor of love for my highest good. I choose positive thoughts that then create my happiness. I release all judgment and I allow the peace and love of spirit to flow into all I say and do. I am a conscious co-creator, awake and ready and willing to take on my new destiny, to create what is right for me. I listen to and honor my innermost voice. I choose to live from my heart. I have the power, the confidence, and the wisdom to make the best choices for myself. Sit quietly for a minute or two more as you absorb these affirmations and incorporate them into your belief system. And when you are ready, take a deep breath and allow your awareness to come back to this time and this place, feeling your body, feeling the chair you are sitting in, feeling the peace and the quiet and the gratitude that has filled you during this meditation. And so it is.
Thank you, Kay and Betty. We've drifted into a deeper reality the last little bit. If you're not all the way back here yet, bring your awareness back to this physical reality, this time, and the place where you are. We shift now and turn to our tithes and offering. It's time for our tithes and offerings. And we appreciate all of the gifts that you've given to Unity of Payson. It allows our ministry to happen Sunday mornings in all the activities that we have, and there are many. We'll get to that in a minute. And so thank you for that. As we look, Tom, if you can share the slides, we have some giving information. If you're here, of course, we'll be passing the offering basket. Ed is generously given of his time and effort to do that. But if you're online, if you go to unityofpayson.org, you'll see a donate button. It may be a little unfamiliar the first time around, but work through it, and we appreciate the gifts that you give us and that allows this ministry to extend even further. And as we always say at this time when we're doing the offering, we have an affirmation, and there's some of the slides coming up now. Thank you, Tom. That you'll see on the website that'll allow you to do. And then we'll just say together that affirmation that we always say: freely we give and freely we receive. We're going to have an offering song now, Blessing to the World. As this song plays, consider the gift. Gift to your heart if you're doing it physically, or hold that intention in your heart. And then you'll have time, if you're online, to go to unity.org and donate there. So thank you. Blessing to the world.
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hand, of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the world.
So we are a blessing to the world, and we bless these gifts and those who have given them. We know that they go to move forward our understanding of truth. And that indeed is a blessing to us and to the world. So let us say together that dedication of the offering as we usually do, and the words are there. Divine love through us blesses and multiplies all that we have, all that we give, and all that we receive. We are abundantly prosperous. We give thanks. So we move on to a few announcements because we want to let you know what will be happening coming up. The month is changing, so we're going to the month of September, and we're going to change the usual affirmation that goes with it to a simple one. I flow with the order of the universe. The power is the power of divine order. I flow with the order of the universe. So look forward to that in the Sundays coming up in September. Next Sunday, I'll be speaking. My title, The Trinity of Thinker, Thought, and Action. Different Trinity than is traditional in Christian understanding. Thinker, thought, and action. We'll consider that because it's part of the divine order of things. And let's go on and share some announcements. Of course, one of the staples of Unity of Payson is the morning cafe. If you're out there and you're joining us online, I recommend, if you can possibly make it, to drop in some weekday morning or even on Saturday, because it's Monday through Saturday at 9:30, when we share truth in a unique kind of way. It's just a half an hour of time, but it's so inspiring and sometimes goes so very deep. And also many times it's a lot of fun because it goes where it will. And we are always blessed by that. So do join us for that time at 9:30 on every weekday morning, or every day except Sunday. Sunday we're here at night, or we're close to here at 9:30. So one of the things that's coming up is an exciting thing for Unity, and it's something that we've always celebrated, and that's the World Day of Prayer service. World Day of Prayer begins on the 8th, the self Unity worldwide, and there's a 24-hour vigil that goes on. We'll be posting the information if you'd like to drop in on that vigil, which will be available online. You can do that, but we will have a service here to celebrate World Day of Prayer on Thursday, the 9th at 6 p.m. It's always just a beautiful, quiet time in which we know that that affirmative prayer that we use affects the world. You were talking about that. Which one of you were talking about that? Kay was talking about that, how the little things that we do go out to bless the world. So here's a time to be able to do that. World Day of Prayer on the 9th. Coming up, we have a two-part class. We talk again, you guys have talked today about going a little bit deeper, beyond the purely physical and the purely literal. And that's how we consider sacred texts as well. And we'd like to just do a two-part section on metaphysical understanding of sacred texts, how we can go beyond, deeper to the truth that lies beneath sometimes the words of a particular text. And we'll be using a number of texts as we go through that thing. It's going to be at 6 o'clock on the 14th and the 28th, the second and fourth Tuesdays. First and third, of course, are A Course in Miracles, and this will be second and fourth. All events that are now in the evening are going to move to 6 p.m. We're going to, take it gets dark a little earlier, and sometimes, and some of you may be online from the Eastern time zone, and yeah, that gets pretty late because you don't start until 9:30 if we start at, so we're going to move it up just a half an hour, and it'll be 6 p.m. beginning in September. I think that's about it, what we have for today. Stay tuned by looking at that newsletter that comes out every Monday. Terry gets it out every Monday, and we have all of the events for the week, or just simply go to unityofpayson.org, where you'll find the calendar of events, so you can stay tuned and join us from all of that. I don't think I have anything more in terms of a PS, so we'll move on to our closing. If you're here in the theater, let's just stand as we sing the peace song. And if you're at home, you can stand or not, and you don't have to tell us whether you're doing it. So let there be peace on earth.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be. With God as creator, family are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me, and this is the moment now. With every step I take, this is my joyous thought. I take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me.
We'll wait for the recording, and we go on to the prayer for protection.
The light of God surrounds us. I am light.
The
The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning. If you're here in the theater, be prudent with masking if you're closely connecting with others. And we really appreciate you have joined us virtually this morning. And we'll see you at the next activity as soon as you're able to join us. Thank you.
Yeah, I should have.